And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kyle Redmond gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate here is Nicholas Velasquez. He will lead this one off today. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box now, Eric Fuller as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fuller, only 20 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ray is back and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jimmy Lowe.
Next to bat for the Giants, Jimmy Lowe. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's the Giants 0, Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tom Shields is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And now in the box, J.C. Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, J.C. Ray.
Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
That's all.
In now, Dylan Netzel. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 2-1 bends into the zone for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Brandon Smith looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. Hit softly down the line at first. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Batting fourth.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder as he'll take a look at ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 2-1 home. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next up for Los Angeles, Calvin Sharp, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Ready with the 0-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Julius Collins, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Next for the Dodgers, Joaquin Marte, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Nope. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Two and 0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls, no strikes. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Now it'll be Chase Mitchell as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the AB on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So in now for San Francisco, Mitch Drew. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
To the plate now, Stan Conley. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Stan Conley is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Standing in now, Derek Hills, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 13 home runs and the RBI count at 35. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Kyle Redmond.
The pitcher, Kyle Redmond.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun.
The center fielder.
Okay, here's
8.
how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, J.C. Ray. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here it is on 3-1. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Velasquez has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
And stepping in, Dylan Netzel. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering. As he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. And now here is Darryl Cooley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. So now to the plate, Lenny Andrews. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the AB now. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
At the plate now, Tom Shields. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
The first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count, 3-2. Angel Sanchez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Angel Sanchez, skied in the air to straightaway left. Andrews arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Next to stand in is Calvin Sharp. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Fuller has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Julius Collins.
Digging in will be Julius Collins. He's set. Here it comes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-1.
1-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
One and two. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Low is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for L.A., but they hold a 2-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nicholas Velasquez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing. In now, Eric Fuller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Inside.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside. The 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a line drive. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Jimmy.
So next to hit is Jimmy Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. First offering. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, Mitch.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mitch Drew, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. They trail things here 2-0. So now into the box is Joaquin Marte.
The catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Up next, Chase Mitchell struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Three and 2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's
No
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Kyle Redmond. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he takes strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hills is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
San Francisco, the first baseman.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Stan Conley. And the pitch. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Ray comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, the second baseman, Derek Hill.
Now to bat, Derek Hills grounded out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now at the plate, Darryl Cooley. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
1-1.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
To the plate now, Lenny Andrews, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They're down 2-0. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, J.C. Ray popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
Shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Now to the plate, here is Dylan Netzel. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. One out, nobody on. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Brandon Smith will be next. The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
Striding in is Brandon Smith. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Angel Sanchez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Got him.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Douglas Lamb will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Douglas Lamb.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Velasquez.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nicholas Velasquez singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So now to the plate, Eric Fuller, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Jefferson Zetterberg enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60, Jefferson.
So here is Calvin Sharp.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
First pitch of the AB
Calvin
now.
Sharp.
Ball at the back.
Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. Drew is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Julius Collins.
Next to dig in, Julius Collins flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Zetterberg has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now to the plate, Joaquin Marte. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Jimmy Lowe.
Jimmy Lowe.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And here's a ball hit in the air and foul. Now the 2-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Mitch Drew is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Stan Conley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled away. To short, hit hard. And that's the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ray finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They're still down. It's 2-0. Calvin Davidson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 37, Calvin Davidson.
Now into the box, Chase Mitchell.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
From the stretch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The pitcher, number 36, Kyle Redmond.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kyle Redmond. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kyle Redmond becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, J.C. Ray, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. Stepping up is Darryl Cooley. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
At the plate now is Lenny Andrews. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Calvin Davidson. Your attention,
Tabata
please.
gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the base is empty.
Toby Tabata.
Now here's the first offering. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Austin Farmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Austin Farmer.
And now Dylan Netzel.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Stepping in next, Brandon Smith. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-1 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days,
right fielder,
but it
number
doesn't make it
66,
any less impressive to me.
Angel
I love watching guys
Sanchez.
come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Angel Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
A high fastball is in there.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Nicholas Velasquez. First pitch on its way.
Ball up there. That's a ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Fuller.
So the next to bat will be Eric Fuller. Here's the first pitch. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
Now batting.
He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
At the plate now, Jimmy Lowe hit high and deep out to left field. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out.
Your attention,
Phil
please.
Lamb takes over
Now
on the mound in a tie ball game. There is
Number
one gone
99.
here in the top of inning number
Phil
9.
Lamb. Up next to the Giants.
To the
center
plate
fielder,
now, Mitch
Mitch
Drew popped him up.
Drew.
Smith moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter,
Final line there for the
first
Dodgers
baseman,
starting pitcher,
Dan
and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate, Stan Conley, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at
Your
first,
attention,
and
please.
that'll be a wise
Now running
decision,
at
as he's the
first.
potential go-ahead run.
Number 26, Adam Mooney.
Into the box, Derek Hills, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A pause, and the 0-2. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Lenny Andrews is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. Adam Mooney will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Now
Dale Wolf takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
1-0 the count. To third, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in is Julius Collins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, beautiful dive. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next to hit, Joaquin Marte. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. San Francisco came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Austin Farmer wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Dale Wolf closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.